Have you ever wondered if the real secret isn't out in space but buried beneath our feet? What if the greatest mysteries of our existence are hidden not among the stars but right here, deep within the earth, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to look? Imagine a story so explosive, a government agency would do anything to keep it hidden, not just to protect secrets but to guard the very foundation of what we believe about our world. We're talking about a history of Earth that predates us. Forgotten empires, ancient beings, and a puzzle with missing pieces the CIA might be hiding. These are civilizations that challenge everything we think we know, their traces scattered and almost erased by time. Some believe the agency has proof of a civilization that rose and vanished, leaving only whispers for us to find. Imagine the implications if such evidence ever came to light, how it would rewrite our textbooks and shake our understanding of human history. We're taught a neat version of history, but what if that's a lie? What if the truth is far more complex, and the real story has been deliberately hidden from us? What if someone else was here first? What if the evidence is right in front of us but we've been trained not to see it? The silence from official channels is suspicious. Sometimes what's not said is more telling than any wild claim. The lack of answers only fuels the mystery, making us question what's really being concealed. The theory goes, the CIA stumbled on this earth-shattering discovery decades ago and locked it away, deciding it was too dangerous for the world to know. They may have chosen secrecy over truth, believing the world wasn't ready for what they found. Why would they do that? That's the billion-dollar question. Is it fear, power, or something even more unimaginable? So buckle up. We're diving into ancient mysteries, government conspiracies, and the possibility that our history is far stranger than we've ever been told. The truth might be more incredible than any fiction. Is it all fantasy? Or are we living on the ruins of a forgotten world, with a powerful agency making sure we never find out? The answers may be closer than you think. Let's clear this up. The idea of a pre-human civilization is one of the most fascinating and mysterious concepts in science and history. A pre-human civilization isn't about dinosaurs with cities. It's about intelligent, sentient beings who built a complex society on Earth long before us. These are not just creatures, but thinkers, builders, and dreamers who may have once called this planet home. Imagine Earth as an ancient house filled with secrets and echoes of its past inhabitants. We're not the first family here. A previous one left behind traces we barely notice. Their fingerprints are hidden in the dust, their stories buried beneath layers of time. These beings could have looked nothing like us, reptilian, insectoid, or something entirely alien, with forms and minds we might struggle to even imagine. But they built cities, had technology, and maybe even science beyond our wildest dreams. Their achievements could have rivaled or surpassed our own, only to be lost to time. Modern humans have been around for 300,000 years, civilization for just 6,000. That's a blink in the vast timeline of Earth. But Earth is 4.5 billion years old. Plenty of time for a whole cycle of rise and fall, for entire worlds to be built and erased. After millions of years, almost all evidence would be erased, buried, or lost to the ocean. Nature is relentless in reclaiming what was once built. A pre-human civilization is a ghost in the geological machine, a first draft of intelligent life erased before we arrived, its memory scattered in fragments. This idea forces us to question our uniqueness. Are we truly alone in our achievements, or just inheritors of a forgotten legacy? Maybe we're just the latest chapter in a much longer story, one that stretches back into the deep past. If uncovered, this history would change everything. Science, religion, even our sense of identity. It would force us to rewrite what we know about ourselves. It's a big, scary, and thrilling idea. The possibility is both humbling and electrifying. Are we really the first, or just the latest in a long line of forgotten tenets? The echoes of the past may still linger, waiting to be found. The answer could redefine what it means to be human, and our place in the universe. And that's exactly why some want it kept secret, because the truth might be more incredible than we ever imagined. Long before the internet, people told stories of lost worlds, Atlantis, Lemuria, and more. Plato described Atlantis as an advanced empire that vanished overnight. Most say it's myth, but what if it's a distorted memory of something real? Legends from India speak of flying machines and devastating weapons, while Pacific tales tell of Lemuria, a sunken continent of spiritual beings. These stories share themes: advanced technology, a golden age, and sudden catastrophe. Myths of serpent people and sky gods. Could these be survivors of a pre-human civilization? Their technology mistaken for magic? Maybe these aren't separate stories, but echoes of a single global event. A civilization wiped out, its survivors passing down memories as myth. Over time, science becomes magic and history becomes legend. The core memory remains. We were not the first. These myths might be the last echoes of a vanished world, a message finally washing ashore. So why would a spy agency care about ancient history? The CIA's job is secrets, gathering, protecting, and sometimes burying them. Their reach is global, their interests vast. They've investigated everything from psychic powers to mind control. If they'd chase the paranormal, why not ancient technology? With satellites, submersibles, and covert teams, the CIA could find and secure any anomaly, ruins in Antarctica, artifacts in the ocean, before the public ever hears a whisper. Any discovery would be classified, evidence vanishing into the black hole of national security. The CIA has the motive, means, and opportunity to control this information. A discovery like this could threaten global stability, spark religious upheaval, or trigger a power scramble. For an agency built on secrecy, the logical move isn't a press conference, it's a lockdown. The secret would become just another file in their hidden library, and the world would go on, none the wiser. Why would a modern intelligence agency care about a civilization that died out millions of years ago? The answer is surprisingly simple: technology and power. In the world of intelligence, knowledge is the ultimate weapon, and the past can hold secrets that could change the balance of power forever. Imagine stumbling upon a pre-human power source, an indestructible material, or a device that reveals scientific knowledge far beyond our own. Such discoveries could revolutionize energy, defense, or even medicine, giving whoever possesses them an unimaginable edge. Whoever controls that technology could become the world's next superpower, an advantage even greater than the atomic bomb once was. The stakes are nothing less than global dominance. The CIA's mission is to secure that advantage for America, and to make absolutely sure it doesn't fall into the hands of rivals or adversaries. If word got out, every nation would scramble to claim the find, triggering a new kind of Cold War, an archaeological arms race with spies and soldiers instead of scientists and historians. The safest move? Keep it secret, study it covertly, and hope to unlock its secrets before anyone else even knows it exists. There's also the question of defense. What if this ancient civilization was destroyed by an external threat, or by their own runaway technology? Understanding their fate could be the key to preventing our own. That kind of knowledge would be priceless. In the intelligence world, information isn't just power, it's survival. Controlling the narrative means controlling the future. Whoever shapes the story shapes public perception, and ultimately, policy. Hiding a pre-human past could help maintain the status quo, protect belief systems, and prevent chaos or panic from spreading through society. For the CIA, secrecy isn't just an option, it's their duty, a responsibility to protect national security at all costs. The truth could be destabilizing, and powerful institutions rarely welcome instability. Sometimes the greatest threat is not what we find, but what happens if the world finds out. So for now, the secret stays buried, hidden away, waiting for the right moment, or perhaps never to be revealed at all. If a pre-human civilization existed, there should be evidence. Strange anomalies, out-of-place artifacts, and ancient ruins. Massive stone structures like Puma Punku, the Antikythera mechanism, and the mysterious Klerksdorp spheres all raise questions. Some say these are just clever ancient inventions or natural formations, but together they hint at a lost sophistication. Underwater sites like the Yonaguni Monument could be sunken cities, the last footprints of a vanished world. Mainstream science often explains these away, but the pattern is hard to ignore. The theory? The CIA monitors these discoveries, steps in when something big is found, and controls the narrative, sometimes making evidence disappear. We're left with questions, a handful of puzzling clues, and a sense that the real story is just out of reach. Is it coincidence or a cover-up? The most tantalizing clues aren't artifacts, but classified documents. Researchers point to the CIA's history of investigating UFOs, officially denied, secretly studied. Freedom of Information Act requests for files on ancient tech or lost civilizations are often denied or returned heavily redacted. To believers, those blacked-out pages are the smoking gun. Anonymous insiders claim to have seen evidence, strange digs, non-human artifacts, even psychic remote viewers describing ancient ruins. These stories are impossible to verify, but they fuel the theory. Deep in the CIA's archives is a file, maybe called Project Genesis, containing world-altering secrets. This alleged cache is the holy grail for conspiracy researchers. If it exists, it could change everything we know about our past. If the CIA really has proof of a pre-human civilization, why keep it secret? The top reason: preventing mass panic and societal collapse. Proof of a non-human predecessor could shatter religious and cultural foundations. The threat of misuse is huge. Imagine a global arms race for ancient technology. The CIA might see itself as a guardian, keeping Pandora's box closed for everyone's safety, but there's also the motive of control. The current world order depends on a specific version of reality. A discovery like this could upend everything: energy, finance, even government authority. By keeping the secret, a small group maintains power and stability. Or maybe the truth is simply too confusing or terrifying even for them. Sometimes, secrecy is just a desperate attempt to buy time. The world might not be ready for what's on the other side of that door. So should a government agency decide what we know about our own history? Arguments for secrecy are strong. Panic, war, collapse. Maybe ignorance really is bliss. But who decides when we're ready? Keeping us in the dark stunts our growth as a species. The truth could unite us, inspire a new age of science, and help us avoid the mistakes of the past. To deny us that chance is to treat us as children, not explorers. The pursuit of knowledge is what makes us human. If a lost civilization story holds the key to our survival, hiding it is reckless. We may never see inside a CIA vault, but we can keep questioning, demanding transparency, and looking at ancient mysteries with fresh eyes. Whether the secret is real or not, the lesson is clear: always be curious, always ask questions, because sometimes the greatest secrets are hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone brave enough to look.